The words I'm going to be using during the auction to indicate I am making a bid on behalf of our vendors are simply vendor bid, and by law only I, as the auctioneer, ladies and gentlemen, can place those vendor bids. Folks, in regards to our terms of sale here this morning, we're after a 10% deposit if you end up being the lucky and successful buyer, and our settlement terms are flexible, 45 to 90 days as preferred by our owners. Of course, unless your terms have been prior agreed or arranged with myself or the whole team at Win Real Estate before the commencement of the auction. Folks, number 8 Southampton Drive here in the heart of Mulgrave. Simply a beautiful property in a gold mine pocket here of Mulgrave. 3 bedrooms, a couple of bathrooms with a secure car space, underpinning a prospective purchase of some of the finest soil that Mulgrave has on offer. The moment you walk through the property, you do not need to do anything. It is absolutely tasteful inside. Beautiful low maintenance around, an abundance of natural light glistening through every single angle of the property. Cozy, neat and tidy, you name it. And of course, fitted with quality fixtures and fittings throughout the property. But it's the location that sells itself. Being, of course, in the Waverley Park estate, it is absolutely iconic to the suburb of Mulgrave. Can walk, of course, to the stadium amenities. We've got schools in the area as well. Public, private, secondary, primary. An abundance of cafes, restaurants, public transport options. Major freeway access makes Mulgrave, going from Mulgrave to the CBD, an absolute breeze. And I was very fortunate enough to write an article in the Herald Sun not too long ago about this particular suburb. And believe it or not, they asked me, why is Mulgrave the most popular suburb for buying real estate? And that is because it is, without a shadow of doubt, the most accessible suburb in Mulgrave. You are smack bang between the CBD and smack bang between the Bayside of Melbourne. Take your pick, city or beach, you're right in the middle. You can get to either or in half an hour. Simply astonishing. And that's probably one of the main reasons why Mulgrave has been absolutely exploding in capital growth. But forget the growth, you're going to get that anyway. Think about the priceless family memories that you could create here, especially purchasing in a gold mine pocket like the Waverley Park estate. So, without further ado, I want to put in your hands now for your spirited bidding. I don't mind where we start the auction. Who wants to get things underway for number 8 Southampton Drive here in the heart of Mulgrave? Folks, don't mind where we start the auction. Happy to kickstart it off any figure at all. I've got an opening bid in mind. Don't mind where we start, all about where we finish up here this morning. This is the opportunity for you to flex the auction muscles. You'll give yourself an 80% chance of being the successful buyer if you end up being the opening bidder. Believe me, they're the odds that you're going to be flirting with right now. We're going to call it 3 times. We're not going to muck around now. Audwin, is there a bid back there? I know you're talking to someone. Need to know. Or we're going to start kicking things off now on my end. You're going to be bidding against the auctioneer now. Can't wait. Once, twice, third, final time. Done, finished, so. Audwin, nothing there, just confirming. Nothing on your end, sir, just want to confirm. Audwin, I'm going to start us off. Is that all right? Audwin, is that a bid there? Just want to confirm before I place it.
600,000.
That's 600,000. Okay, not a problem at all. That's $600,000 now down the front now. That's 600 grand. Thank you very much for coming in. I did say an opening bid at any level, and you might think it's low, but guess what? You're actually 600 grand above everybody else at this stage, so you're blowing your competition out of the water. But let's not muck around. We're going to get this up to speed now. We're going to call it 3 times. Once, twice, third, final time at 600,000 down the front. Sir, in or out? Need to confirm. Audwin, in or out?
630, sir.
30. That's 630,000 now. Let's go again. 30 on top. How about that? 630 now. That's 630 the bid now. 660 to jump back in. I've got 630,000 down the front here. Really appreciate the bid. Might have to start entertaining some vendor bids to get this up to speed. Audwin, is there anything down the front here? Need to know. 630 down the front. Need to know 30 grand to jump back and 660 to jump in. Let's be a little bit more aggressive though. Once at 630.
650.
Okay, that's 650 now. We'll go in 20s. That's 650. 650, 70 to jump back. That's $650,000 now. 20 to jump back at $670,000 now. At 650 now, down the front, of course, in front of the Lexus 4-wheel drive. At 650, mid-6s is where we're at, sir. Time to jump on the welcome mat while it's still hot. Show your competition that you mean business. Flex the auction muscles. You've seen the property, you've loved the property. Now you've got to buy the property, but right now, it's at bargain buying levels, and you know this. Makes no sense to be backing away right now at this figure. At $650,000 now, 20 grand to jump back, or if you want to show some strength, go a little bit more. At 650, Audwin, 20 to jump in. Are we in or out? Once at 650. Twice at 650.
670.
70 straight back, good bid at 670. Nice to see you again at $670,000 now. 20 grand to jump back on your end. Ladies, this is the bid we need to get to as an absolute bare minimum at 670. We haven't even hit the bottom of the quote range yet. What's the hold up? Let's keep going. Let's show our strength at 670 now. 690 to jump back in. I'm going to call it 3 times. All when we need to know. Let's get this auction up to speed at $670,000 now. 20 to jump in. In or out? Once. 690 straight back at $690,000 now. Audwin, let's stay in 20s, please. At $690,000. Jordan, really appreciate that. Well done. At $690,000 now. We need 20 grand to jump back and escalate bidding proceedings here. $690,000 is the bid. By the way, sales in the area similar to this are way in excess of this mark. Sorry?
710.
710. Good bid. Nice to see you again, sir. Welcome back in at $710,000 now. Jordan, 20 to jump back. I was going to say, I'm going to reiterate it, that the sales in the area for similar properties are well in excess of this mark. So it makes no sense to back away. At $710,000 down the front now. Jordan, 20 grand to jump back. 730 is what we're going to search for now. 710 is the bid. In or out? Folks, we know that we've got bidders in the crowd. This is the opportunity where you should be jumping back in and showing your competition some strength and showing that you certainly mean business out here.
730.
30 it is. Nice to see you. Fresh face in the race. Welcome, of course, to the auction. Best of luck to you. You're coming in first at $730,000 now. 20 grand to jump back at 750. Still what we're going to search for. Our current bidders that have just joined us, they're in play at $730,000 now. A new player in the arena, as we like to say, at 730. 20 to jump back at 750. Let's go, sir. Let's not muck around. Jordan, I need 750 to jump back in at 730,000 down the front. Audwin, in or out? In or out, Audwin? Need to know. Once at 730. Twice at 730.
750.
50, bang, straight back, good bid. Nice to see you again. Welcome back. You're in first at 750. In second place, folks. Time to regain that lead now. At 750,000, time to jump back into the bidding. 750 is the current bid down the front here, of course. At 750, ladies have not forgotten about you. Bids at 750,000 now. Let's stay in 20s and show the competition strength. Audwin at $750,000 now. Folks down the front, 20 grand to jump back. If you need time to think, that's fine. Do the absolute best we can to give you every opportunity to think about your options. Our current bid is at $750,000 now. Ladies down the front have not forgotten about you. Right now you're coming in third place. Need to know where you stand and if you want to keep bidding here at the auction at 750. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. I'll do the absolute same for you if I was selling your property. You have my word. Just want to be absolutely certain that we've got nothing out here before we start consulting with our owners. At 750,000, folks down the front. Just want to confirm what's going on here. Are we in or out? Out? Sure? 100%? At $750,000 now. Audwin, anything back there? Audwin, anything back there? Ladies, down the front. Have not got confirmation from you yet. Just want to be, are you out? Sure? At $750,000 now. Audwin, what's going on back there? We're going to wrap things up, Audwin. Once, we're going to wrap it up. Twice. Third. Final time. Audwin. Okay, 10s. That's 760,000 now. 70 to jump back. At 760 it is. Nice to see you. Welcome in, gentlemen. New player, of course, back in. At $760,000 now. 10 to jump back. By the way, we've got 2 confirmed outs. I reckon they might come back in for some reason. But we've got 2 confirmed outs, which means it's between you and this gentleman over here. At $760,000 now. So right now, the opportunity for you to be the successful buyer is increasing as competition starts to drop off. Are you sure you're out, folks? 100%. Thank you if you are. At 760, it's with you, gentlemen. Coming in first place now for number 8 Southampton Drive here in the heart of Mulgrave in the beautiful Waverley Park Estate.
770.
770 straight back at 770,000 now. Let's not muck around. 10 to jump in at 80. 80. 770,000. You're back in first place. Coming in first. Nice to see you again. At $770,000 now. Gentlemen, 10 to jump back in now at 780. That's what we're going to search for now. At 770 now, 80 to jump back. Let's not muck around. Let's show the competition strength. You've seen it, you've loved it. You've got to bite now. You've got to be in it to win it, and you've got to keep bidding. 80. I wish I could see you. At 770,000. Just need to know what's going on here. We're getting very close. Just can't reveal any more than that legally. At $770,000 now. 10 to jump back. Order, we're going to wrap it up. Once. Twice. Third. Final time. Audwin, are we out? Just confirm, please. at 770. Thank you for your patience again. We really appreciate it. We out? I know you want to give me 5. We will start taking 5s very shortly. Give me one more bit of 10. We'll cut you a deal. One more bit of 10, we'll chip back to 5s. One more. At 770,000, have my word. At 770,000, 80 to jump back. 10 grand above this bid is not going to make the sense in the world to back away. It could be $10 a week extra in interest repayments the way things are going. Otherwise, it's going to be back to your web portal of choice, trying to find other pieces of real estate that you don't even like as much. Your real estate journey starts all over again. The motions and the stress of finding the perfect property. This is the one you've been longing for. 80, bang, at 780. 90, at 780,000. They're out. At 780,000, are you sure? I did say I can take the 5. Are you 100% out? Thank you very much. Folks, I want to be 100% certain. Are we done here? We're sure? Thank you once again. Ladies, are we sure we're out? At 780,000 now, it appears, sir, that right now you could have potentially defeated your competition. We're going to call it 3 times and jump on inside because they're very close. Once, twice, third, final time. At 780,000. Done, finished, and silent. Just give me a very quick 2 minutes. Thank you.
Ne,
Folks, thank you so much for your patience. I really appreciate it. While we consulted with our vendors, of course, we're getting awfully close, moments away potentially from getting this unbelievable opportunity and property on the market. I cannot reveal any more than that. Currently, sir, you are coming in first place. Just going to confirm your bid. Is that okay? At $780,000. Thank you very, very much. At $780,000 now for number 8 Southampton Drive here in the heart of Mulgrave. And as I said, we potentially could be moments away from getting the property on the market. Cannot reveal any more than that. We're just going to give the buyers one last opportunity to jump back before we make a judgment call on the auction and potentially wrap things up here this morning at $780,000. Audwin, we're going to wrap it up. I need to know what's going on. Folks, you sure? 100%? Just want to confirm one last time. Thank you again. I appreciate it. At $780,000. Ladies, are you sure? 100% done. Audwin, last opportunity here before we make a judgment call on the auction now. Are we in or out? Audwin, need to be 100% certain at $780,000 now. Thank you for your patience, gentlemen. I really appreciate it. I'm just waiting for the agent's instructions at $780,000 now. Audwin, I need your instructions, please. Jordan, what's going on here? I need to know what's going on. Are we in or out? I can clearly see a conversation happening, so I don't want to make a rash call just yet, but I need to know what's going on. Audwin, at $780,000. Thank you again. I really appreciate it. We'll do the absolute same for you. You have my word. At $780,000. Audwin, 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 in or out? Audwin, in or out? Once. Twice. Are we out? Are we out? Third. Final time. Audwin, are we out here? Sure? At $780,000 now, it appears you are out. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. We've given you every opportunity. Thank you very much for allowing us the opportunity to have a chat with you. I do appreciate your patience once again, sir. At $780,000. Jordan, there's nothing left. 100% certain. Nothing here. Audwin, do we need to pause one last time to speak to our owners? At $780,000 now, just because we're so very close, sir. Thank you for understanding. I do appreciate it. At $780,000 now. Audwin, just give me the go-ahead to pause one last time so we can finally consult. Thank you very much. Folks, just give us one more quick moment. We're so very close. Thank you for your patience. I really appreciate it. Folks, thank you so much. We're not going to be pausing the auction anymore. We are going to be wrapping things up. This is the final chance to jump back. Our instructions are to pass it in to you. Thank you so much for your patience. As you can understand, it's a stressful time for our owners, especially being in this situation. We do appreciate your patience. Our instructions are to pass it in. I'm going to call it one last time and then just wrap things up. We're not going to muck around. Once, twice, third. No further bids. We're going to pass it in. Sure, done, finished, silent. Folks, on behalf of the team at Win Real Estate, we're going to formally pass the property into you at $780,000. Thank you so much for your patience. We really appreciate it, folks. Thank you so much for coming out to today's auction. Have a wonderful weekend and please stay safe. Thank you.